What is going on, guys? It is Jelly Buckets TV here with a brand new episode. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my playoff predictions. This is just my opinion. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna start with the East. The number one is going to be Bucks. Now, even though the Bucks lost in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Raptors, Antetokounmpo was the MVP and just completely carried them to the Eastern Conference Finals. And they have great potential this year because Antetokounmpo is improving and yeah. Alright, so number 2 is the Raptors. Now you're probably saying, "Oh wait, Kawhi left. They're not a playoff team." They still have Lowry and they still have Siakam. They still have Gasol. Well, I think so. They still have decent players. So, and they've been making it to the playoffs for the past couple of years, even though they've lost. So yeah, that's finished off number 2. And the number 3 is the Nets. It's kind of obvious, even though Durant will not play a single second in the 2019-2020 year. But you do have Kyrie, and you do have DeAndre Jordan, and it's just definitely a playoff team right there. And they also have Joey Harris, great shooter. And yeah. Number 4 is the Pacers. The Pacers still have Oladipo, they still have Miles Turner, and they still have a lot of people, even though they're probably going to get swept in the first round like they probably do every year. Well, not every year, but they might lose. But they're definitely still a playoff team, and yeah. Now, number 6 is definitely obvious, as number 6 is the Sixers. You've got Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, just great players right there. You got Tobias Harris, great three-point shooter. You just got all these great players and definitely a playoff team right there. Number 7 is the Heat. Now, the Heat, even though they lost Wade, Hall of Famer, and all that, they still have, Jimmy Butler. They still have Olynyk. They still have a decent amount of players, and they're possibly a playoff team. And yeah. So number 7, yeah, is the Wizards. Now, the Wizards have John Wall, and that's really it, but they still have some potential, I guess. And yeah. And number 8, which is the last thing on the list for the East, is the Boston Celtics. Now, the Boston Celtics don't have Kyrie, obviously, as he went to the Nets, but they still have Jason Tatum, and they still have Brown, and they're still improving players, and they have chance to evolve into something great. Now, we're gonna go on to the West now. What I like about this year is they're both very competitive, and you don't know who's gonna get this championship this year. And yeah, so the West, number 1 was the Lakers. Now the Lakers, I mentioned a Lakers dynasty, so I mentioned their lineup, so if you want to go watch that video, it is there. Now the Lakers didn't make it to the playoffs in this year because they didn't have LeBron, but now he has help on his team, and it's not only him, so maybe they have some potential to actually get to the playoffs. Now, number 2 is the Rockets. Now, the Rockets, I don't think they're going to be a championship team just because, but they're definitely a playoff team. I'll say like a semifinals maybe, but that's probably the most I would say. And yeah. So number 2 is the Rockets. Number 3 is the Denver Nuggets. Now Denver Nuggets is personally, I just think that they're gonna make it to the finals. I mean, the playoffs. Because they have Jamal Murray, a very improving player, and he's just a great offensive player. And yeah, and they have Jokic, who just dominated this year, and they have a great lineup. Gary Harris, they have great shooters. They have, yeah, and yeah. Number 5 or number 4 is the Golden State Warriors. Now, Golden State Warriors, they lost, you know, Durant and Cousins and a lot of their bench, but they're still they're still a playoff team at least, and they still have Stephen Curry. They have D'Angelo Russell, and Thompson is gonna come back mid-season, so they're still a playoff team, I have to say. Now, number 5 is the Clippers. Now, the Clippers are obviously going to be a championship team, you know, having Kawhi and Paul George, and just OP, and they're obviously going to have definitely a chance in the playoffs. Number 6 is the Blazers. Now, the Blazers, they have Damian Lillard, who's really improving his basketball, and CJ McCollum, and you have a lot of good players on the team, so they got it really far this year in the Western Conference Finals. Even though they got swept in the Western Conference Finals by the Golden State Warriors, they still have somewhat potential, and yeah. And number 7 on this list is Utah. Now, you're probably wondering why I put Utah on this list. Is because Utah is, even though they might get swept or something in the beginning, or they still have, you know, Donovan Mitchell, they have Miles Turner. I mean, not Miles Turner, sorry. They have Donovan Mitchell, they have, I don't remember who else, but they still have Donovan Mitchell, a great player, and yeah. Now, number 8 on this list, which is the final one, this is the Pelicans. Even though they lost Davis, they still have Zion Williamson, and they still have Drew Holiday, and they still have okay lineup, and yeah. Alright guys, so those are my playoff predictions, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, and I'm sorry for disrespecting the grind. You know, I was uploading 3 days in a row, and I just missed 3 days without going upload. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please subscribe. We're on the grind for 50 subscribers, guys. Let's try to get 50 subscribers before school starts. School starts in 5 days for me. So if we can get 50 subscribers, it's a big goal, but if you can get 50 subscribers in 5 days, that would be great. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.